So I knew that that was a void that had been there for a very long time, right? So I didn't worry about it, but what I did do was allow myself. A lot of people say, "Well, when your father came into your life, I did not know that you were. I didn't know that was your father. Or I didn't know that you did." I said because I made a decision. I decided that I wanted my father more than I wanted to be right.
Hmm.
And so, what does that mean? Is that um, I decided that I did not want to worry about what had happened as to why he wasn't in my life. But
Hmm.
what I wanted to do was to build upon what was there now. And that was what was important to me.
So, hey, Deshaun, how you doing? Um, so going into that and the healing process, how can you, and we're of course taking this from the perspective of a man going through that, the difference between having those past struggles show up in your present behaviors, transitioning from, feelings of an absentee father. Of course, you had your godfather to healing to wholeness. Like, how does that show up in your life in present behaviors? Or how can it in men when you have past struggles and they show up in your present behaviors?
Wow, that's a really good question, Camille. So I'll tell you this: the work continues; it doesn't stop. As I said, I made the decision that I wanted my father more than I wanted to be right. But here's the thing: while you're unpacking all of that stuff, you have to also unpack all of the days where you thought it was something you did, or that he didn't want me, or that he didn't want the responsibility of me. But I had conversations with my dad, real conversations that made me know that that wasn't the case at all. So what I had in the process of getting to the space of wellness, of wholeness, one, I chose not to be a victim. Two, I chose to allow it to make me as opposed to break me. Three, there were there were opportunities that my father and I had in the end where he was able to share with me the real, like what I had thought was wrong. And so having real conversations helped me to dispel any myths that I had, any thoughts I had that were not accurate. So, and my godfather was an amazing human. Like my godfather loved me as if I was his own. And so therefore, when he came into my life at 11, I mean, did not know a time where he wasn't daddy. And when my father came into my life, he said, "Son, that's your father. I'm not going anywhere." He said, "Now you have us both." And so here's the thing. You asked me how did I marry or get to where I am today as it relates to that, the healing that space. I took the time and doing the work, taking the time to do the work, that I don't fall into the stereotypes or to the patterns or behaviors that I saw or that I still see. I made a decision that I want to be an example and not a statistic,
Hmm.
if that makes sense.